Produkt, was Sie, glaube ich, seit vielen Jahren kennen. Eines der erfolgreichsten Produkte aus unserem Hause. Und mit FIFA 08 können wir wirklich beweisen, wie es uns gelingt, erfolgreiche Spieleserien weiterzuentwickeln. Wir alle können sich noch erinnern an den Erfolg der Fußball-Weltmeisterschaft in unserem Land. Ich glaube, das hat unserem Land sehr, sehr gut getan. Und auch heute sprechen viele Menschen auf dieser Welt mich auf diese WM an. 80% der Deutschen haben die Spiele der Nationalmannschaft verfolgt. 6 Millionen Deutsche sind in Fußballvereinen organisiert. Dazu kommen unzählige junge Menschen, Jugendliche, Erwachsene, die in den Parks Fußball spielen, die auf dem Schulhof mit Cola-Dosen spielen, das ist gesagt Trittin nicht mehr möglich, die auf dem Schulhof mit Tennisbällen spielen. Also Fußball ist wirklich allgegenwärtig. Wir möchten Ihnen heute, das macht ja Joe Booth, heute zeigen, das ist eine Weltpremiere, FIFA 08 auf der PlayStation 3.
Hi, thank you all for coming today. Now, before I get started, tonight we've got a big game. That's England v Germany, and just so I've got a sense of the room, just put your hand up if you're supporting England, and put your hand up if you're supporting Germany. So we're a little bit outnumbered there. My name's Joe Booth, and as a gamer and as a football fan, if you can call supporting Leeds United being a football fan, I have the best job in the business, and that's running FIFA 08 on the PS3 and 360. Today is a big day for us at EA Sports. This is the first time we're showing a football game on the PlayStation 3. And most of what you're going to see today is only possible because we rewrote our gameplay engine from scratch for the next generation engine. Now FIFA 08 is a big, big game. And I've only got 10 minutes, so I'm going to focus on 5 things. We're going to see our new skill move system. Then I'm going to talk a little bit about the depth and context in the game. And then, most importantly, we're going to see gameplay running at 60 frames. Then we see where to play Pro, and then finally I'm going to talk a little bit about online and make a very special exclusive announcement. So first off, let's look at the skill moves. Now we've broken skill moves down into what we call the basic building blocks. So as you see Ronaldinho here, he's doing basic step overs, fakes and rolls. And this is the kind of the basic building block, the bottom level, and you see you can do this from standing as well as moving. The next complexity is what we call exit moves. Now, because our animation system allows you to break and blend between different animations, it means that we can exit animations at any time and knock the ball into space. So this is very effective for getting past defenders. The next layer of complexities is how these moves can be blended together. So remember, at the moment, we're still looking at 3 basic moves, and you can blend these together to create the Ronaldinho-style step-overs, or you can create any number of different moves that you see in the real world, or moves that you want to create yourself. The next layer is what we call signature moves. Now, these are moves that only the best players in the game can make. So things like Ronaldinho's flip-flap, or Cristiano Ronaldo's chop, or even Blanco bounce. And we can do things that are a little bit more complex, like a rainbow flick. Now, this is broken into 2 parts. So first you have to flick the ball up, and then you catch it with the back of your foot in a separate move, and you've got to get the timing right to knock it over your head. And if you get it wrong, you'll knock it off your arse and you'll lose possession. So these are just a few of the signature moves that are in the game. And finally, we can look at how all these moves can be combined together to create some spectacular goals. Now with FIFA 07, we innovated by separating the ball, player, animation, and we saw some amazing things on YouTube, things that we didn't expect gamers would be able to do. So we wanted to take this one step further, and this year we're allowing you to upload videos from inside the game directly to our website, and those can be shared with anyone in the world. So here we have, so just wrapping it up for skill moves, the second thing I wanted to talk to you about is all the depth and all the leagues that are in the game. So FIFA has always been known for its authentic content, and with FIFA 08 we wanted to take this to the next level. So FIFA 08 has over 30 leagues in the game. That's a massive 575 teams, 15,000 players. And to put that into context, of those 15,000 players, 1,700 of those players are going to transfer between today and the end of August when the transfer window ends. So authentic content, 30 leagues, 15,000 players, FIFA 08, 20% bigger than any previous FIFA that we've done before. So by now you're getting the sense that this is a big game. And we invest a lot in FIFA, but our biggest investment is in gameplay. And this new next generation gameplay engine actually uses 35 times more processing power than we used on current gen. And this means that every player on the pitch is making 1,000 decisions per second. That's 60,000 decisions per minute. If only Leeds United could get a fraction of that intelligence into our play, then we'd be doing a little bit better. Now, they do this using what we call an organic threat map system. So the players are dynamically looking at the map, looking at the pitch in terms of threats and opportunities. And this means that we get emerging behaviors. So if a teammate falls out of position, a player will automatically cover for him. Likewise, if there's 2 or 3 attackers coming towards you, the CPU intelligence will automatically take care of that. And we even get advanced CPU emergent behavior. For an example, if an attacker is coming on a defender, rather than just being able to close the gap or go in for a tackle, what you see now is the CPU defender will move into space, forcing the attacker to go into a safer zone for him to go in and make that tackle. So this allows us to support different styles of play within one game. So a player can start with a very continental passing style play, then you can go to a more direct Leeds United style lob it and hope, and then go to a more Brazilian individual style game. And your teammates and the CPU AI on both sides, they'll automatically adapt, and they dynamically adapt through the game to those style of play. So what all this means, we have 15,000 players making 1,000 decisions per second, plus your style of play. That means that every moment of every game is unique. So this is gameplay. The next thing I want to talk about is our new way of playing. Now, if you look at this style of play, this camera mode we have here, really the viewpoint and the style that we've been playing football games hasn't really changed since we first went to 3D 10 years ago on the 3DO. At the same time, gamers are asking us for an 11v11 online experience. So we wanted to take a step in that direction, and our first step in that direction is called Be a Pro Offline Training. So the first thing you're going to see here is a new camera. And what you're seeing, this camera gives you a very unique, very new way of looking at FIFA. So we have Aaron here who's selected Ronaldinho playing against my beloved Leeds United. First thing you notice, he's matched he can only play as Ronaldinho, and the camera's dynamically adapting to the play. So when he's away from the ball, the camera's further out, and the game feels much more intellectual. But when he catches the ball and he's running in on goal, the camera's going to zoom in and really try and capture that emotion of being in the moment and running on goal. The second thing that you'll see here is the players getting constant feedback. So just like in real life when you play football, your coach is always shouting at you, telling you when you're doing things well or when you're doing things poorly. The game is giving you this same feedback. It's also telling you if you're falling out of position and telling you which players you need to defend against. The third thing is how you can influence teammates. So just like in real life, you can tell them when to pass, you can tell them when to shoot, you can tell them to press other players. And finally, at the end of the game, you get a post-match report, and this is telling you the things that you did well and the areas where you need improvement. So this is Be a Pro offline team play, offline training. So what about online? So at EA, we have a dream at EA Sports that for 2010 we're finding the best 11 players in each country, and we're putting them together in an 11v11 tournaments to find the best country in the world. What we saw just now was our first step towards that goal of Be a Pro offline training. I'm very happy today to announce our second step towards that goal, Be a Pro online team play. This is a post-launch downloadable content game mode. It supports 10 consoles, so 5 on each team. You can play the Pro camera that we just saw there, you can play the traditional camera, very unique and novel way to play football games. We're very excited about it. But most importantly, we're giving you this for free. So to recap, FIFA08 is the only game next generation football engine. We have 1,000 players, leagues in the game, plus we have Be a Pro, online team play, interactive leagues, online leagues, and video upload. Thank you very much.
Es macht immer wieder Freude zu sehen.